Okay, and we're back. 'Tis the season. I got my Charlie Brown Christmassy shirt on. I could get a Santa hat. So I just want to do a quick one here. I'm trying to keep these short, you know. So let me just pull up what's been on my mind lately. It's kind of I just wanted to get this off. So I came up with this theory because I'm thinking about proposing to my girlfriend. Don't tell her. It's supposed to be a surprise. We're going to Niagara Falls for the holidays, and I was gonna, do the old bended knee and, present the ring, that whole classic trope. But, we had this kind of problem a few weeks ago, and it was my fault. I made a mistake. I basically was caught. She caught me on a dating app, and the reason I was on there was because, I'm looking to get married. I'm 33, looking to get married, and I just can't seem to find a white woman in Toronto that wants to marry me. There are white women here, but none that are really that appealing to me, or that I appeal to. So, but that got me thinking, my theory is, and I have no real evidence to base this on, other than a few articles, but even then, is that white women are jealous that Asian women are kind of like sexier than them, just naturally. Let me look up some images here. Here, are white women jealous? Looks like somebody else did a video on it. Some Filipino guy. Are white women jealous? Are white women jealous of Asian? I don't want to do a video in a video here, so. Yeah. Totally. Portrayal in the media. It's not portrayal in the media. Okay, Hot Pot. Whoa, I used to watch these guys in China a little bit. What white men see in their absence. Wow, they used to do food and kind of culture stuff. I guess this is related. So, yeah, yeah, so let's see what the host has to say.
Definitely highlighted a lot of patterns that I was never really exposed to in my social circles. So the only example I was very familiar with was the Mean Girls one.
Okay, this is stupid. The answer is yes. And they are, I think. Because, if we compare the two, Asian women. Okay, I should have had these pictures ready, but let's compare the two. Yeah, you have the stereotypical, I guess, Jewish guy, Asian woman, but also white guy living in China for 3 years. I saw a lot. Obviously, it was very common to see the American or Canadian or, any white foreigner guy. And other colors, too. A lot of Latin American guys with, Chinese girlfriends. So, but you see that a lot here, too. It just seems like a natural fit. And I have, 3 different friends who are white guys with Asian, Filipino, specifically. Girlfriends, and they're all about my age, not married, but again, going that direction. So I just thought it was kind of a interesting topic. Let me see here. Okay, I'm not getting the stuff I wanted to, but anyway, okay. Let's just look at a random photo. So we have there's this woman on the left, from the one from Titanic or something. And then you have Lucy Liu. Who's hotter? Right off the bat, it's just something about Asian women. They're just hotter. They just draw you in. Okay? Maybe we can get some Filipina women here. Let's see what Google gives us. Okay, so we got, I'm just a random search here. Okay, even, this girl, I'd say she's, pretty average. Maybe, a 6.5, dating Filipino. And they have all these sites and stuff too, there's Filipino Match and Date and stuff. But Now, it is true Asian women do try to look like lighter skinned, but I think they're sexier kind of just the way they are. Why are Filipino women very beautiful? They all just seem very beautiful. Filipino women are also like very. They're not really as entitled as like other Asians, I would say. Like Northern Asians, like Japanese, Chinese, and Koreans, who just tend to be kind of prima donnas in my experience, even if they're not that hot. Like, or they'll kind of just like want you to treat them, and they kind of have all these like princessy type vibes. But yeah, there's this kind of stereotype of, yeah, like, I mean, this girl's like pretty average, but like going up against another average white girl, I don't know, you tend to go for the Asian. You tend to pick the Filipina. I mean, it's their lips, their eyes, they kind of draw you in. Here's some native, not as hot. But maybe it's the mix of like the Latin and Asian mix. But I would just say in general, and then let's look for, they're just hotter. And then just look for like white women. I don't know. They'll probably give us some like supermodels, but okay, no. Like, yeah, you have the. Okay, here we go. Dear white women, are you abusing your racial privilege? Yes. Okay, so I would say no. A lot of white women, at least in the city here in Toronto, they're like scared to like have kids. Like, I met a woman who's got a 29-year-old daughter, around my age. She's got a boyfriend and stuff, and apparently she doesn't want to have kids at all. She just says no. It's just I don't. The world's too messed up. Okay, typed in white women, and then Rachel Dolezal came up. It's kind of funny. Again, this woman's pretty average. For some reason, a black guy's here. I had to submit to being exercised by white women. Okay, I mean, that can happen with any group of women. So, and all this stuff got me thinking about. Yeah, there's black women too, and there are very attractive black women, but it's. I don't know. I think because as a teacher, I come across a lot of different students. You can see some of the black girls. There's two kinds. There's ones that are just kind of like easygoing, and like just like to have a laugh, and there's some that are kind of like just like down, like miserable. So maybe they think like, again, like if you contrast black women to Asian women, okay, you see a lot of black guys with Asian girls too. Again, this is all anecdotal. But let's go like black guy, Asian woman. I mean, they're just hotter. I mean, they're just sexy. Like, okay, Filipinas here, maybe Korean, Chinese here. This is a black woman and a Asian, like a white Asian guy. Yeah, seems like a good fit. Again, men are naturally drawn to more feminine features, more feminine women. And Asian women just tend to, on average, and even the average ones, like even here, like these girls are like, what, 6s for Asian girls? But they're just, the lips, I don't know, the eyes maybe, they're kind of more feminine, typically a little bit more, they just seem to have more of, feminine type of vibe, right? So that draws men in. Now, going back to my theory is that white women just kind of inherently know this. And what started to happen in North America more so in the 70s and 80s and 90s, and now there's been this huge immigration wave. And I noticed a lot of white women, at least the ones that I know, have kind of left the city, or the ones who are here from other cities, and they come into Toronto, the big city, and then they get here and they're like, I have to compete with all these sexy Asian girls. So they naturally are like, oh, this sucks. We could be these great women, and then the white guys will just abandon us for for some Asian chick. I think this all happened subconsciously. Again, I don't have any evidence to back this up. This is my hypothesis. Okay? So, I don't know. What do you guys think? Comment your comment in the comments. Leave below. Oh, here's the happy guy. Yeah. Okay, this is like the creepy. You see these guys in Southeast Asia a lot too. They're the kind of really older guy in his 50s or 60s, marrying like a 20 or early 30 something Asian girl, Philippines is bad for that. Thailand, of course. Saw Cambodia a bit. But yeah, like, I don't know. So this could be me, maybe with a little less hair. But yeah, so what do you guys think? Is my theory correct? So do white women, are they naturally jealous of Asian women? And does that cause them to just kind of, say, well, fine, we're going to go to Europe or somewhere else. And, and that kind of perpetuates a cycle of, well, now we're stuck with, what we got. So, yeah, comment below and let me know what you think.